You didn't help me much. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's a law and media of what he says. It's retarded. Okay, so what? So what you say? You got broken glass? You got broken glass everywhere? Maybe you deserve it, a big plot individually, collectively. You deserve it. Try to do the big plot or whatnot. It'd be some crazy Jew or some fucking Caucasian elitist or something like that. What is it? If you sit up here and you're gonna be complaining, if I didn't have beyond normal skill of like reactionary time, I would have to say that, what do you call it? And in driving skill in general, I would have to say that for the most part, 9 times out of 10, your average dude would be in a wreck. And given my bad insurance, like bad insurance of bad, what do you call it, of accident prone, whatever, right? Insurance, that's not the right word. My prone to accidents happenings, and something like that. So who's behind all that? Who's behind all that? Is it seek justice? For you to sit up here and do it over and over again? Knowing damn well that's how you drive every day around me. This is how you drive every day around me. And you just sometimes make it more magnified and be like, we're gonna do it. And then on top of that, make it worse and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was having to say the little street YSRs, past us, dip past us and stuff like that, because they know the area and stuff like that, and all this kind of junk. There's a tailgating, something they're running. Dude, you know what I mean? Just because you have an Elko driver that manages NASCAR doesn't mean you drive better than the Bay Area, really, though. I mean, on that level, but you're proven wrong, because everybody nowadays that drives has just bought their car on 84 months or $900 and really can't drive anyway. What about this guy who fucking films himself on YouTube? He's going like 100 miles an hour. He's filming himself on YouTube. He smashes into a garbage truck and kills himself. This is profile of that guy. This is only the silliest shit that you see, the silliest, nerdiest stuff you see on the road, and then the plus is made out of them, like the insurance claims that you make at the intersections and stuff, where the police laugh at you and stuff like that. And then they said, call him inferior compliment. Oh, maybe drive better.
Seems like Susan Rice was sniffling up yet another Obama mess.
And that is it. And the metaphysical about you still get injustice in whatsoever. So you say, well, what do you want you to say? Why don't you take my vitals and my natural what do you call it? My natural homeostasis is? Dude, what are you talking about? I haven't been victimized, dude. I mean, sleep. Even you even invade on our sleep with these people that move in, or whatever these dudes teaming this you got going on, in this 7,000 and under area, and even if you're in the city, they drive like this in fucking Knob Hill too. They drive like this. Oh, I don't know that, but I said better than Bay Area. Yeah, that's besides the point. But that's besides the point. The whole idea of it is 7,000 under blight, whereas people is like, oh, we drive for these cars, but we can't drive. Well, the liquor driving, and like, let alone make orders in a drive to McDonald's. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You just like this person offers a queen mattress. And like, you know what I mean, it's the dirtiest mattress, soiled mattress. And because she's got like a charcoal gray, top of the line GS4 250 IS 250 Lexus. What the fuck? Hateful being? What are you talking about? You're talking about you have no social distancing. What are the metaphysical nature actions here right here? There's no space. You speak like that from a reaction to what? Reaction to that what? Basket weaving from a wraparound porch? We don't have that kind of space. There's not that kind of space around here. You should see the stalls. They're laughable. You know what I'm talking about?
The Flynn affair.
A live I feel like just housing on it. You know what I mean? Like, it is mine.
An inauguration.
It's all mine.
Spooked Susan
No, that's not mine.
into typing that memo into government computers. A memo about a meeting
That's all mine.
that took place more than 2 weeks earlier.
No.
Now, today she claimed to a spokesperson, of course, that the White House counsel,
Oh, yeah, so.
Neil Eggleston,
So what is it? So my issue is, you don't put us in the hills, you don't put us in a situation. I'm gonna keep in Pat as I'm gonna. Who knows what's gonna stop? Who knows what's gonna stop about pets? Who knows what's gonna stop? I fucking have no idea. I mean, to be honest with you, after pets, I don't know what to do. To drive around aimlessly, around these wacko drivers, it doesn't even make sense to me. Makes sense to me. Just driving. Don't know where the fuck you going. Just driving. And put somebody to sleep on the road because they're fucking idiots. So, I mean, these pets, this pet, and you try to lure me and debate me into say, oh, we're just going to keep you fostering. No, I'm not, because this doesn't happen, and it's not going to happen. And I mean, doing that. And do all that. And it's about, this is what we wanted, this is what we've been planning for 30 years and stuff like that. And something to that effect. Well, I haven't gotten paid for a lot of shit that I've been through. And like whether it be justice or monetary value. I haven't gotten paid for none of the shit I've been through, all the shit I've been through, and I'm well underpaid. So, you know, my attitude is still, you pay me. You know, and so, and then some, you know, sounds a little brash, but you know what? The way you put it is a little brash too. You know what I mean? So it's an embarrassment. So driving, my mom's sugar spiking up through the roof because places we support you to go to that. All of a sudden, boom, and 72, and you're causing this coronas. What else? I mean, what do you do as an allegiance for your fission fusion? What do you call it? And putting a joke up as a president and one that's overwhelmed as a president. And so, I don't think, you know. So there's nothing. I mean, no, it's nothing. Why I say that verbally? I say that because you can perpendicular like what it's supposed to be a red Chevy Volt. I mean, it's supposed to be a red Chevy. But perpendicular, I mean, you know, it's just where it starts and where it ends and where it doesn't start and where it doesn't end.
I was surprised to see
you have, well, destitute. Destitute. And say, oh, you know what? But you know what? You say, oh, these people moved from Stanley. There's no help around here. The same urban problems that come from urban areas to suburban areas come urban problems. And we're not to be charged for every urban problem. Like, B of A is not to charge me for what happened at Wells Fargo today. You know, it's because I was not supposed to be charged, okay, to say the least. To say the least. Okay, so now given that, you all need to fix that 7,000 number. You all need to start fresh with these drones that you have out there, because online they're just reckless dummies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you put one, which is mathematically what you did is you put one at the Volvo at the top at the intersection, at the intersection, and then you put one at the front where I 3-point park. Where I 3-point park, and what you did, right? I call it bird, right? But this is what you did. Mathematically, what you did. So what you tried to do is you tried to transfer there and tried to car collision there and the incident there, a whole incident there, and a whole thing, right? A whole chaos of whoop ass, right? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, check out the basic club because, like, you know what I'm saying? Damage. And it's oh yeah, excuse me. No, this is what you did, man. Like what you did, because you did. You know, the 3-point stance. Oh, write that down. Well, we don't know how to drive really, but you know, I mean, that's obvious in like the dents and like you know, and so you don't have to worry at AutoZone. You know, and so you get a point, right? You don't have to know the wheel is round to move like smoothly or something to that effect. Well, your 3-point stance is like when you between the 3-point stance between the 3-point and the 50-point parts. There. That gets you in there like in 2 milliseconds. Okay. And the rotation, the geometry is the more you move, the faster the rotation is. The rotation of the turn is. This way, the more you inch forward, the more you move, the more the circumference you get. What do you call that rudimentary shit? The dumb cheeseball rudimentary you talk? Rudimentary word?
By the time that they talk about going to ambush Flynn and they have those notes.
So sit up here, and so you know, so basically, so if BMA is gonna charge me, arbitrarily, I'm taking a new ride, and achieve what you want, and she's letting right, that's great, and but at the same time, there's no space, metaphysical abuse. Hey, look at this news. Hey, look at the news I heard about. Look at the news you heard about. Look at the news you heard about. Fuck off.
15 minutes into a new administration, why would you do that?
I think that Susan
The
Rice
ranch.
is trying to cover
Because
for the fact that she knows that
that's why.
Obama was trying to undermine the principle of the peaceful transfer of power.
The ranch.
Everything to the next administration like they're supposed to.
The ranch.
American tradition, that's where it's
Or even say on the other side, Willie D told me to let him.
President Obama had
Willie D told me to let him.
officials
Oh,
to use
so.
that intelligence to continue to spy. And to
No, I mean, but you know,
members of Trump's
I'm just saying. I mean,
That's what I think.
hello,
It's
oh,
getting more and more obvious.
oh, yeah, how about that,
It's
Cass?
fascinating. Thank you so much tonight. And my next guest says the most interesting participant